daytime. Happy Saturday. My allergies are so bad. It's so conflicting because the sun is out. It's gorgeous. The birds are tweeting. And my nose is dripping. So are the feelings of spring or whatever the season is. It's still spring, right? I don't fucking know. I hope you're doing well. Happy day, Saturday. Hungover. Damn, go hard. It did kind of sound like a poem. It's not. It's a gross poem, but I'm excited birds are out finally. I just want to see life, animals, anything, green things. Almost everything in my garden is coming up. I definitely feel like I've seen memes about this before and I'm like, why would anyone just stand around in their pajamas staring at their garden in the morning? I feel like every morning I walk outside with my cup of coffee and I have to walk around and like, good job, little leaf. You're doing a great job. And I'd go pet my pants. I pet my pants. Oh. Okay. Yep. That's what I do. What's the equivalent to being hungover when high? You're just still high. I think it's literally you're just still high. I think that's you're high now. You're just still high. I think like there's no real because I mean, if you want me to go to the science of what a hangover is, I can, but cannabis doesn't do that. You could be, okay, so I take that back. A hangover from cannabis could just be extreme dehydration. Like, have you drank one of these lately? Good fucking morning, Cocky. Do you feel like a new woman? Do you feel like a new animal? How do you feel? How was your last day? Was it weird? It's so gross, cynical. Like, I get up in the morning and I literally have to, like, run for tissue because my face just starts going. It's crazy. I don't know. Where does it come from? My cheeks, I guess? I don't. Sounded like a poem, but it's not. Ha ha! God damn it. I hope you're all feeling well and sleeping. I hope most of you are sleeping. It is a weekend, which is normally when people sleep in. I hope you get to do that. I feel like a mountain has been lifted. Oh, good. It was sad to leave the people, but I like sprinting away from the admins. Yeah. Yep. I've felt that way pretty much every time I've left a job. It's like this bittersweet, like I'm sad because it's the end of a chapter in my life. And there's always positives, right? Like for all the denim, for all the shitty things that happen at a job, there's always some bright spots. And like, I can't even fathom like the bright spots being kids, like having to leave the kids. I imagine that's got to be really tough. That would be rough. But other than that, like, yeah. Good morning, Miss Kool-Aid. How are you? I was supposed to get my delivery from Mood today, and they apparently put insurance on the delivery, and I didn't hear the door. The things that we are required to sign for in this world do not make sense to me. I've bitched about this before, but I've genuinely had like a graphics card in like, how do I even explain this? Zach ordered a graphics card. This was a few years back from Amazon, and it arrived on our porch in not another box. Like they just took the graphics card box, slapped a shipping label on it, and left it on our porch. I've had phones delivered. They just abandoned them on our porch. But this is one of the weirdest things. I ordered a pack of panties from Amazon. You know, like a bulk pack of cotton panties from Amazon. I didn't get it for like 2 weeks because they made me sign for it. Like a $10 pack of underwear. It doesn't make sense what is, and like why. I've never had to tell Amazon to use their own packaging in my life. That was the weirdest. That's the only time this has ever happened. Like, They put boxes of Monster in a box, but they didn't put a graphics card in a box. It was so weird. That was one of the weirdest. And then having a phone just sitting on my porch. When, I mean, there are porch, like, people that steal shit off your porch and shit like that. I've never had to, I've never had to ask Amazon to do that before. But, and that's the, yeah, I think that's the only thing that's ever shown up in its, like, raw, like, literally graphics card box with a shipping label just sitting on my porch. That's the only time that's ever happened before, but maybe I marked something wrong. BDO, it's possible. I might have marked something funny on it. I'm a silly goose, and that happens. I don't even have to sign for my weed, right? It's just weird, the things that they make you sign for. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, but not the impact. Same. Oh my God. That needs to be a sticker. I feel that about so many things in the world. Like, I understand why this is a thing, and I am empathetic to that, but I hate it. I'm mad about it. Good morning, Slips. Good morning, my how are you, loves? Me too. I can't imagine. But, I mean, Amazon. Amazon is Amazon. They're a fool. Yesterday was fucking dope, my dudes. I've been listening to the Faded Friday list from yesterday a lot. Side note though, I did not change my alarm and had to wake up to Starcadian again. And man, what a sad way to wake up in the morning. Like my heart just out the window. And I gotta change. I'm gonna do it right now. Let's change my alarm together. It's so bad. It's just like, okay, no longer on that playlist. It's very sad. It's like I can't help, like, the first thought is how he died. Literally, it's the first thing that pops into my mind. Like, that music, I'm awake and, oh, shit stank. So if you weren't around yesterday for Faded Friday, I'm glad we did this on a Faded Friday because I feel like that's the day that most people like to show up because Faded Friday is a lurky lurk, listen to good music and hang out day. But if you weren't here, we did something super cool. If you type !pizza in the chat, it will populate a lovely list of what seems to be amalgamous, that's not a word, a jumble of ingredients that wouldn't make sense. Thank you, BDO. And what we did is if you donated $10 or more to our St. Jude charity, you got to choose a random ingredient to stick on a pizza we're going to make this Friday. Not only that, Rod came in and, like, this was already before the pizza thing. Rod asked me if I would watch his dog next Friday while he gets a tattoo, which of course it's a treat. I would take Zelda any fucking time. Any excuse to hang out with Zelda, I will take. She is one of the sweetest dogs that have ever existed in this world. And I love Poodle Party. And so we started doing the pizza and Rod was like, hey, what if for charity I have a bite of the pizza? Cause I'm going to be there anyways. And I was like, how about if we raise 3,000, you have to eat a whole slice? And Rod was cool with this and you guys fucking did it. So if you weren't here all day, which completely understandable, if you weren't here by the end of stream, this happened before the end of stream. This happened hours before the end of stream, but you guys genuinely raised $3,000 for St. Jude Children's Hospital, but also so Rod will eat a slice of that. Just read the ingredients. It is insane, but I thought because it's a Friday and a lot of people work on Fridays, there's a lot of our community that just pops in on the weekends because you guys have jobs and I understand. So I put up another thing, make a sandwich. So if you guys would like to donate $10 or more to add a topping to a sandwich, this week we'll make a sandwich as well. Not the same day. I literally can't eat that much food. But I thought it'd be fun. It's another weird thing that you can just literally stack things on eternally and then try to eat it. Similar to a pizza. Knives. What? See, I'm ready. See, rainbow sprinkles. There's very few ingredients on this I'm afraid of. I would say the two that might, like, I just don't, and it's not that I don't have faith. Crispy's helping me make this edible. Not that I don't have faith in Crispy. It's me. Imitation crab meat and it's arugula. Imitation crab meat is strangely, oddly sweet, and I can taste it in anything it's in, and it's just oddly sweet, and it's, like, not my jam. I'm not really a sweets person. I'm a savory person, and arugula. I just fucking hate arugula. I think it ruins food. It's my cilantro. Arugula is my cilantro. You put it on something, you can't hide it. It's all I'm gonna taste on that thing now. I've had a handful of pizzas in my life where they try to be fancy and they're like, we're going to fusion and throw raw arugula on top. And I'm like, well, my pizza's ruined. It sucks, but like it just penetrates. That it has such a strong flavor and it goes into everything. I don't know how how I'm gonna save my mouth from that, but we'll see. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to taste good. I just like, high hopes for some sort of miracle to come out of this pizza. It's garbage lettuce. I just don't like it. Sando toppings. Thank you, Glut. I appreciate you. Arugula is the superior no. Would you eat an arugula salad? It's so bitter, and I like weird shit. That's what's weird to me is I should, by all rights, like arugula. I'm not against it. Like, one of my favorite pizzas, no shit, is like a fucking white trash taco pizza where they throw the shredded, like fucking iceberg lettuce on top and then crunched up chips. Anybody had that? That is one of my favorites, easily. I was reminded of your sister coming. You're having a 3.5 millimeter splitter. What? Thank you. You generous fuck. Oh my God. So next time she comes, I'll have a splitter. I don't know. I mean, that's how I feel about cilantro, BDO. Like, I don't understand how people think cilantro tastes like soap. I have made a salad that was half cilantro because I had like a bundle of cilantro I needed to use up, and I was like, fuck it. I will get down on cilantro, man. I love it. Arugula, I can't. It just ruins things for me. Like, it now everything tastes like arugula. I don't know, dude. It's weird. But I empathize now with cilantro people because I get it. Like, sometimes there's something that's just gonna ruin my meal, man. Arugula. Thank you for your help yesterday, all of you. I waited until this morning, sent her a well-thought-out message to express my feelings. I've been thinking about that ever since you told us about it, Socrates. It sucks. And I'm sure you can put yourself in this as well, but I think back to being a stupid, fucking selfish teenager. And I'm not calling your daughter stupid, fucking selfish, but we're all stupid, fucking selfish teenagers. It's just universal. That's what teenagers are. We have no idea what the world is like yet, and we're just gimme, gimme, gimme creatures. That's it. I remember knowing better and still doing the shitty thing. And it was like, I wish I would have had someone there to guide me to not do the shit. Like, I hate saying, but like parenting, right? Like, we all know your ex. We know that situation, but like, that's where parenting is to step in. The child has the bad idea. We have shitty, like, I'm not going to call my dad on his birthday, but I am going to call him the very next day and beg for money. We have that idea. It's the parent's job to guide that in, like, that's bad. That is rude. That is not how the world works. That no one's going to respond to you very well in life, and you're going to die alone. Oh, don't say that to your daughter, but obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's in the grand scheme of things, that's where parents step in and guide that behavior because teenagers are going to be stupid. I remember thinking, like, knowing that, like, I knew what the right thing was to do, but the bad thing felt a little bit easier and more lazy and fun. And so I'd, like, do that, like, squeak to do the bad thing. And you're just waiting for someone to be like, no, don't do that bad thing. And if there's no one there to say it, you continue getting away with that, and it sucks. But I remember that thought process. I absolutely remember being that shithead of being like, I know what I should do. Which is wild to remember that. In the message, I didn't blame her. Of course not. No. And admitted my part in the whole situation. I told her I wanted a relationship, but it had to be about more than money. 100%. Your daughter's a human, and you're treating her like a human. That's the most respectful thing you can possibly do to another creature. Genuinely, is just talk to them like a human. I think it's parenting sucks. I can't even imagine, dude, Socrates. The fact that half of y'all are out there my age with teenagers and shit, I cannot imagine. Like, I get irritated with the dogs. You know, like, you guys are doing the Lord's work. I cannot fathom what you go through with raising a tiny human that, you know, it's I think a lot of it stems from, like, it's an arrogance as an adult. You just assume because I've figured it out, you've figured it out, and all adults are going to go forth. And, you know, we all know what the good thing is to do. We all know what the appropriate thing is to do. We all know what the bad thing is to do, and we all know how good that would feel to do that, but we don't. And when you come in contact with another human that hasn't quite figured out that brain sequence yet, you have to remind yourself, like, oh, they've been alive less time than my uterus has been bleeding. So let's just, Katie, step back. That person literally has, like, I don't even know how you communicate to children. Genuinely. Like, you guys are superheroes. I don't know how you do it. Chef friends make a PBLT sandwich, pimento cheese, bacon, arugula, tomato, and balsamic drizzle, and it's divine. I'd try it. I'll try anything twice. Even arugula. I'm not a hater. I just hate it. Can confirm, right? I do it for funsies and get paid. It's crazy. Like, I could have a human in their 20s by now, right? Is that fucking creepy? It's very and that it's just I can't even imagine having to communicate with these little monsters. You guys do great work. I don't know. Good morning, Crispy Love. She has not responded, and I'm leaving the ball in her court. And if I haven't heard anything, I'll just continue to remind her that I love her on Monday when I normally send my have a good day at school message. 100%. There's nothing more you can do. The hope is that she communicates that. The hope is that she communicates that letter with her mom, and her mom helps her form a coherent adult I love you response back. I don't have high hopes for that one considering your ex, but you are doing the best you can possibly do. And I know I talked about this yesterday, but like as a product of an extremely broken family, there is a point where we click in our 20s and go, wow, you guys did a lot for us. You know that, I know that. I'm just saying it to remind you. Like, we're dumb fucking little chodes of children, and then there's one day this light goes off and it's like, wow, everybody's just a people trying to do their best, even my parents. Outside of extenuating circumstances, there are shitty parents out there, but you know what I'm saying? It happens one day, it just sucks. And you continuing to be a good parent is what exponentiates that happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the best you can, you're doing the best you can do, dude. It sucks. Raising kids is weird, and I think my pets are harder. Like, why is it harder to discipline my pets than my child? Because pets don't understand English. That's my theory. Because your kid can understand cause and effect. Animals don't always get it exactly. Yeah. I'll probably be lurking in and out of chat today. We're starting off super nauseous and my dog demanding attention. It's been proven that petting a pet actually releases happy chemicals in your head. And serotonin and dopamine absolutely can help relieve nausea. Stroke that pup. That's the thing. There's been lots of studies done on that, actually. Like, I'm sure you know about it. There's whole studies done on, like, therapy animals and stuff like that. Like, it's real. Like, people with pet dogs live longer. These are real. And cats. People with pets, I should say. I have dogs, so I feel like that's what I always default to. But people with pets, we do. There's something about it. All of you know my love for my kids, and that I'll always love them, even when they hurt. And then I turn to you all because I know it's safe and they'll keep me in check 100%. And sometimes, like, there's, like, I'm if you're anything like me, Socrates, like, if I don't audibly, like, out loud process some of my thoughts upstairs or, like, write them down, they start to, I talk about it like it's out of my control, because it really is. It feels very out of my control. But it starts like a hurricane in my head. And it's like a toilet, and things are just starting to condense, and it's like all of these little things start to become a lot bigger than they are, and then my emotions get out of control. And sometimes just like spitting it out loud and hearing it out loud, and then having people to bounce off of who are just going to be supportive. They're not going to they're not going to like shame me for anything or shame my child. It's just support across the board. Like, hey, this is a difficult situation you're going through. Let's listen together. That can really help organize thoughts, I think. Like, I call it my brain purges, but I literally have a shelf. I counted them one time on stream. I have like over 40 journals at this time throughout my life that I have been filling up with what I call purge thoughts, where like when I can feel my brain, because I sit a lot in my own nothingness. Like, I sit in silence by myself the majority of the day. A lot of that can end up doing that. I start to purge write, and I'll just write verbatim exactly what I'm thinking on a piece of paper, and then I read it out loud to myself. And it literally, just hearing it out loud, I go, wow, you're nuts. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, the only good you are to the world is how clean the floors are. I write that down, and in my head, it really makes sense, and it starts to hit me really hard. Like, I literally could snuff out of this eternity, and the only thing that would be different is my floors would be less clean. And then I write that down and I read it out loud, and I go, what the fuck, Katie? You're only as good as the. I'm sorry, madam. What? It helps. I don't know. That's something I do. If it helps for you, try doing that. But like, it's crazy when you actually say it out loud. Now try reading it out loud to somebody else. Try reading it out loud to a group of people who care about you. I am only as good as my floors are clean. What? It's crazy. But that's what can get up there and start to just kind of, and it gets worse and worse and starts to grow into this great, massive, like, who even needs clean floors? At the end of the day, the floor is just the ground and the ground's made of dirt. Like, why do I even do what I do? I don't know. What the fuck's the point of being alive? It's crazy. It gets weird, but like, it can help. And that's just an extreme example, but like, genuinely, like, writing or just saying it out loud or typing it sometimes can help thoughts form into more cohesive, coherent processes. It's a lot of words. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about my friend like that, right? And that's the other thing. I think about that. Like, if I ever heard someone say something like that to someone I care about, I'd shank them. Maybe, theoretically. Not really. I don't want to hurt anybody, but like, you know what I'm saying? How dare you? If someone said that to someone I care about. But why? So why do I have permission to say it to myself? That's so mean. That's crazy. Do you know how sad my dogs would be if I wasn't here? They don't care about clean floors. She's just in her, I'm going to destroy mom's bed mood. Oh, is she doing like the dig, 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 spin, dig, 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 spin, mom play with me thing? She has this thing where she'll dig at our bed until the sheet's exposed, and then she expects the pillow to be covered. Yeah. Lilith. I can make her bed perfect. I like fold blankets on it and I put a pillow on it. She stands on it and digs at corners of it, pushes it around, shoves it with her face. I'm just like, whatever. And has to spin in it 5 times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I identify. I've never punched a friend before. I don't think I have either. I mean, not like seriously punched a friend. My house is a weird smell of combo of chicken stock and lemon cheesecake right now. My nose is so confused. That sounds like hell and heaven. I was going to say the same. Socrates, this is what community's about. Like 99.9% of the time, we're all about talking about how much we love boobs and butts. But that other 1.1% of the time, we get together and support each other. And I think that's important. My cat will dig under the sheets just so she can nip your toes to give her breakfast 3 hours early. Oh my God, that's so cute. Cats are the devil. A weenus punch. No, that's your funny bone. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I was thinking your weenus skin, because you know your weenus skin is like numb. You can pinch your elbow skin eternally. Seriously, take your fingernail and dig it into your elbow skin. You'll never feel it. But the bone is sensitive, Katie. Boobs and butts are nice, and those shorts you're wearing are cute. Are they like, are they my Satan shorts? It's actually a funny story. Which ones are these? Hold on. I have to be careful because my butt hangs out. Which ones? Yeah. They say Satan is my daddy. But it's funny story. I was walking around downtown Denver the other day with my sister, and we walked past this like junk shop. I don't know, a shop that just sells weird found stuff. And they had a tank top with the exact Satan's my daddy on it. I wanted it real bad. I was like, I could be so annoyingly matchy, but I don't like the whole daddy thing, so I didn't. But I could have. It's actually, I didn't want to say it. It's actually warm out. It's like 75 degrees. We're feeling tropical. It's gorgeous. It's supposed to get 80, I think 87 by Wednesday or something. I don't know. I love it so much. Those shorts look comfy as fuck. No, these are from a shop called Black Craft Cult that is super themed Satan. I don't know how to put that. But I do need new shorts. I was wearing some shorts the other day when we were painting this, and someone was like, Katie, I really like your shorts. Socrates, I think it was you. Those shorts I genuinely bought from a Ross when I was 18. I really need new clothes. I haven't bought clothes in so long. Like, my clothes are shredded. It's really bad. Is the shirt by them as well? Fuck yeah. Fuck racism shirt. No shit. That's Black Raf Cult, and all proceeds go to the Black Lives Matter movement. They're really, I like them. All their clothes have fit me pretty well. I've heard mixed results though. I've heard that from the bitches who have titties, the shirts are not long enough. So I will be I will never lie to you guys. I love Black Crack Cult. Black Crack. Yep. Black Crack. Love Black Crack. Love Black Craft Cult. I have a shit ton of their clothes, and they last forever. That's one of the reasons I really like Black Craft Cult. I have some shirts of theirs that are at least 10 years old at this point. I don't even know. And all their clothes are black, and they all stay black. Like, it doesn't fade, which is really nice. But I've heard, like, the women's t-shirts and stuff, if you got boobas, you gotta size up, because they do that fucking, suddenly your tits remove all the length from the shirt in the front, and now your belly's showing, and I don't like when that happens. I doubt anybody here likes when that happens on their shirts. So I've heard that. So I don't have any titties. So, like, oh, is the link dead? Well, that's a bummer. I have what are they? They're like 70s basketball shorts or something with the lines up the side. I bought a pack of them on Amazon for like $10. I have lots of them. The problem is they're super comfortable and they're great for functioning around the house, but I have yet to find a pair of shorts that my ass cheeks don't hang out of that don't look like jorts. Like, I swear, it's either micro shorts that are meant to hold a normal ass or to show my ass, or it's jorts to your knees. So, like, it's real hard for me to wear shorts in public. It's real hard. Like, people hate butt cheeks. And I got a lot of butt cheeks, unfortunately. Cheers. I had to rinse my bong out twice yesterday, guys. We got high. Good morning, Pagan God. I hope you're doing well, honeybee, and happy Saturday. I hope you got to sleep in and got some rest. Do you want micro shorts, Cocky? Are you looking for shorts like... Up. I'm going to roll over your feet. These technically aren't micro shorts. They're micro shorts on me. Because that. Do you know what I'm saying? These are not. I do have micro shorts, though. If you... But yeah, they're called micro shorts. Yep. Micro shorts are, like, if you saw my Burning Man pictures, if you saw my, like, I have, like, gold shorts and these, like, metallic magenta shorts, those are micro shorts. Those are, like, really, but yeah, they're called micro shorts. If you're looking for really short ones where your butt hangs out all cute, but you're comfortable as fuck and you're just rolling around, my favorite is when they've got the roll top. Like, I'm a short-waisted bitch, but this is what I mean. They're not actually micro shorts. That's, on anyone else, these would be really appropriate. Really. Right? My bong's smoking itself. These are very appropriate for literally anybody else. But Katie does this. They probably would have been appropriate. Watch out, bud. My dogs are really up in my ass today. It's tall curse. But yeah, these shorts from Black Craft Cult, I've had them at least like 6 years. I've had them since I lived in Baltimore. And they're still in great condition. I speak to literally, the quality of Black Craft Cult is pretty high. They also tend to have sales during the year where it'll be like 40% off everything. So I go and stock up during that time. But yeah, go on Amazon and look up micro short. And the micro shorts are going to look like these once I roll them down. That's a great way of putting it. So like these, when they're not rolled down, very normal. That's just like a basketball short. When I roll them down, we're micro short now. Very much. Oh, how do I does anybody know how to do a Prime sub on mobile? I don't know how. Find micro shorts? Dude, they're so comfy. I wear them around my own house in my garden all the time. It just sucks that, like, if I want to go in public, I have to go put pants on, because God forbid. But I can't do anything about oh my ass. It's just there. When you click subscribe, there should be a checkbox at the bottom. Okay, so Pagan, when you hit on the sub button, there should be a lot of options, and at the bottom of the like sub pop-up that comes up, there should be a checkbox that says use my Prime sub. Or like sub with Prime or something like that. Oh, it's a slider? Is it a slider now? It's an option. I know what you're talking about because I think it's similar when you sub to someone on Twitch on just like this. You could do a black. I wear enough Blackcraft. You know, it's bless Blackcrafts. Bless them. They actually got involved with Twitch like 2 years ago, and Blackcraft started like pumping up their social media pages and stuff. And they hit me up personally like 3 times asking me to be on their stream team and to be sponsored by them. But for the life of me, I don't think they know how to make a stream team or how to sponsor anybody. So like the amount of times I said yes and then never got a response, like it was so sad. But they're great. They're just like they're a baby company. They're doing their best, but they do make quality clothes, but they did offer to sponsor me multiple times. They just don't know how to do it. There you go. It has a little blue crown and says use Prime sub. It would just open the stream in a browser on the phone and do it there. Yeah. Mobile, I haven't used mobile in so long. The only reason I have it, I have mobile, I have like the app on my phone. If I'm out with the dogs and like break is taking too long, then I can jump into chat and be like, sorry guys, the dogs are trying to kill a squirrel or something. So you guys know I'm not disappearing. It's the only reason I have it, because it's just so subpar. I just want to easily find pants that fit. You know, Tamood, I think I've told you this before, but I don't even own pants. I'm 100% leggings at this point. Leggings or sweats. I've got like one pair of like really old extra large joggers that do not fit me but are super comfy. I do not own pants. Like I gave up. It's you know the search. Like you're like I need some jeans, I need fuck denim, I need some pants or whatever, and you go out shopping for pants. And like the amount of time you spend trying to find a brand with your length of pants, the reward of now having some pants isn't enough for me because I genuinely don't want them to begin with. So I'm just done. I don't feed into it anymore, but that I feel like that's kind of a privilege that I can just wear leggings. I kind of get away with that. But isn't that like the sweats? Sweats, right? Or joggers or whatever? That's like the leggings that's like the not skin tight leggings form of lazy fashion, right? Thank you, Glut. I appreciate you. $25,000 goal. Katie buys a pair of denim pants. No one wants to see my ass in denim that bad. Like, what would what would be the benefit? The things I used to do to get into denim. I know, but like if no one wants to see me in denim, then no one's going to donate to our charity to see me in denim. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of laying in bed with Twitch on my laptop or iPad or TV or whatever. Then I read chat on my phone. Oh, I do that during movie night. I actually sit here sometimes at my computer where I have 2 beautiful, amazing keyboards. I have Discord chat on this monitor and I have the movie on this monitor. And I'm talking to you guys like this. Watching the movie instead of this. Same. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because same. Also, Pagan, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving Smooth that Prime sub. You have to click live stream picture. It dropped down. Interesting. And this is on mobile. Thank you for the resub, by the way. Mobile's been janky since the beginning of time, and it sucks. It sucks. My mouth is broken today. I did the exact same thing, Dream. Or I'm back there on the couch on my phone. Oh, I'm Android too, but I think Glut's Android too. Yep, I have stream on PC and lay in bed on my phone. That's my bed now. That's me. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not the only one because I have felt so weird about that. Like the fact that I just don't type, I'm really glad I'm not alone. Cocky! Thank you so much for summing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it 63 fucking months. It's a really long time, and I appreciate you. Go forth and be the consensual hoe that you are. I'm so excited for your new job. Stretch denim's come a long way in the last 20 years. You'd be surprised how well they hug a small waist and wide hips. It's almost like you know me. That's the problem. I mean, I'm excited. I'm more excited that like low rise is kind of coming back because of this whole 90s thing coming back. Because the technology is there with stretch denim. Like back when I was a kid and low rise was in fashion, no stretch denim. And low rise with no stretch means, I mean, does anybody... I feel like the only way to do it is to physically do it. Does anybody remember how you had to pick something up off the ground when you were wearing denim? It was one of these. You had to do like a... Does anybody, like, literally, like, it became a sixth sense to figure out where the wall was, so you bent down towards a wall and, like, scratched your exposed ass crack up said wall, because your ass crack is out. Your ass crack is just out. Like, you breathe, you move, you eat, your ass crack is out. That weird, like, it was almost like the fucking bend and snap from Legally Blonde. Because you couldn't, the denim didn't stretch, so if you tried to bend down, it came down your ass and it was just whale tail forever. Like, all across the board. It was crazy. But now that there's stretch denim, like, I feel like the whole low-rise concept is so much more feasible, so I'm mildly excited. But then they're coming back with, like, bell bottoms. I'm not really into that. You can be excited. It did work. I'm lazy too. It works. I know my body and I have bunches of jeans that fit my small waist and Mexican hips thighs. I don't have any. I've never found a pair of jeans that fit me like that. Either they fit my ass and I've got like a 3-inch gap around the waist. You know, that like where it like sticks out like an inch off of your back. Or I just unplugged myself. If it fits my waist, then I feel like a sausage in too tight of a casing. Like, I can't breathe because my legs are constricted. I don't know. I just gave up because leggings are the shit. But I have the same problem. Like, little waist, ass, and hips, and they don't make jeans that do that. Like, at all. Bell bottoms look really cool. I have nothing wrong with the style of them. It's I've told you guys this before. Like, it's a weird sensory thing. I can't stand just like material hovering around my ankles. No, I don't. There are no words to explain what kind of fucking neurosis caused that. But like a skirt or a dress that is at my ankles and the material's gonna just float around my ankle bone and touch my ankle bone, absolutely not. I will cut that dress or I will throw it the fuck away. Same with jeans, pants, anything. If it's floaty and loose and it's just kind of like gonna every once in a while tap my ankle bone, I'm out and I gotta quit, and that is bell bottoms. To a T, I'm a skinny jeans girl. I need my clothes under control. I love the idea of flowy and magical and hippie clothes, but like hate the idea that my clothes are going to extend beyond the limits of my body and I might knock something over without being cognizant of it. It's fucking weird, but like can't do it. Can't. Hate it. Fuck denim. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Whose sausage ass are we talking about? Mine. Good morning, Slurmy. How are you, love? It's weird. I think my brain registers my keyboard is work and my phone is just chill, relaxing. Oh, I totally get that. I could see that. Missing every context. We're talking about what a pain in the dick it is to fit ass into jeans or denim. I haven't owned a pair of pants outside of leggings or short micro fucking shorts like I wear every day in at least 6 or 7 years. Because they just don't fit and it's uncomfortable. Like back when I actually wore denim, I couldn't sit down in a chair that had an open back because you were going to see my panties and or ass crack. But now they have stretch denim. So I don't know. I don't know how, like, I got a lot of ass. I don't know how it's going to work, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of denim. Rip this bowl. Fuck. Amen. Calf squat, that's another thing. Dude, BDO, there was this style, I'm sure you're familiar with the term boot cut. If you've got calves like me, I've got big old calves. Like, I got thick legs. And boot cut jeans were like a flare that didn't flare until like here. Riddle me that. So it would be like skin tight, skin tight, skin tight, skin tight, skin, and then this like sad little like flare out the middle of your calf though. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But same, because I got big fucking meaty calves. I felt like a sausage in too tight of a casing. Like, that's all I can come up with. Like, I felt like if someone poked me, it would have been like, and split. I hated it. See, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I couldn't, I just, like, and again, I'm subjected to the women's clothing, so they're probably made way skinnier than they should be and way too small because they want us all to feel obese. Like, every single one of us. Because if we don't hate ourselves, how can they hate us? What up, Taco? How are you, love? You know, loose fit or boyfriend cut. Boyfriend jeans were cute when those were popular for a while. Which was literally just, I mean, a boot cut jean. Tell me if that wasn't that just, they finally gave us a straight leg jean? Like, we went from, like, wearing Levi's, and then they tried to, like, make them really tight and gnarly and low rise, and then they were like, but wait, there's boyfriend cut, and we were like, no, that's just what we had. You took it away, and now you're giving it back, and you're claiming it's something new. It's just a straight leg jean. I wear stretch jeans with a boot cut. See, now you know. Yep, I haven't owned jeans in so many years. I don't even know what size I would be. I have no idea what size I would be in clothing that doesn't have, it's pink tax, yeah. Clothing that doesn't have stretch, I have no idea. I wear a medium in leggings, extra tall. And that's another thing. Oh my God, we didn't even get into the height issues of jeans, really. Trying to find a cute 35-inch inseam denim pant for a woman is a fucking nightmare, and it's going to cost me at least $100 for one pair of pants. Riddle me that. I'm a tall bitch, man. It is impossible to find that inseam under $100. And I'm just, what the fuck are these pants? Why are they so expensive? Pink tax should be way more fun. It should be like, pink tax should be like, so I get my clit played with now, yep. Yeah, I'd be into that. Good morning, Molly Love. Cheers. You are. Seriously, Knives, I don't even know if this store exists anymore because I haven't been in a mall in like so many years I don't remember. And the only time I ever saw this store was in malls, but it was a store called Buckle, and they sold jeans from millions of different like brands. They had their own brand, BKE, but it was the only denim store I knew of that sold different lengths. Like, they actually had, like, they had a 32, 34, 36 inch, like the inseams went really long. Like, they had extra tall jeans, but you could not find a pair of jeans, A, that were under $100, or B, not bedazzled beyond reason. You ever see people with those fucking bedazzled like iron crosses on their butt cheeks? Buckle. That's Buckle. But it was the only place you could find. And back when I was a kid, you know, leggings existed, but there were literally Facebook memes about how leggings aren't pants. Like, you literally couldn't wear leggings to work. They would send you home because it was inappropriate. We've come a long ways since that time. But yeah, that was definitely a period in time, and it was horrible. Like, no, they weren't even, it was like, I remember one brand was silver. BKE was another brand with the bedazzled. But these are just brands that were at Buckle, and they were the only jeans that provided, like, extra long. Like, they did lengths. But God, it was... Leggings were insanely see-through, because they were designed to be worn, like, under a workout outfit. Like, under a leotard or something like that. I feel like, at least that's what I was taught. So, like, you know, they were kind of, like, all over nylons, but, like, colorful. I don't know. Cheers. Oh, slur me. I'm sorry, honeybean. I feel that. I feel that spiritually. I feel like if I sniff peanut butter, I don't fit in any of my clothes the next week. It's very odd. Well, I'm trying to think in gymnastics, I think they were we called them tights. But when I think to like what leggings are nowadays, you're absolutely correct. The only difference is the weave is tighter, so they're not as see-through. But they were pretty, I mean, we had stirrups. We had stirrups. We had stirrup leggings. I remember being a very small child, like first or second grade, and like around the age you're starting to dress yourself. And I was going through a period of time where I genuinely couldn't figure out where my socks go. Do they go under the stirrup and under the legging, or do they go over the stirrup and rolled over the legging? I could not fucking figure it out. Every day I did something different, and I was very stressed out by my stirrup leggings. I remember that really clearly. Stirrup pants, man. Are those still real? And I know these are still real and they're kind of coming back because, 90s fashion is coming back. It's all cyclical. But the bodysuits with snaps in the pee-pee, instead of just wearing a tank top and tucking it in, for some reason you need snaps in your vagina. I don't know. I don't know about that, ladies and gents and everybody in between. I don't know about that. Who wouldn't? I think that was an excuse to have something on your nana and rub around on it all day. I don't know. Oh yeah, there was a period of time when I was a kid when I wouldn't wear denim. I only wore my stirrup pants. That's all I would wear. And then I think I got frustrated with the whole sock thing. Under the stirrup, over the stirrup, under the stirrup, over the stirrup. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Everything is out of control and uncomfortable. And then I started wearing jeans. But I was a kid, so they were like, stretchy jeans. Like stretchy waist jeans, like little kid jeans. With the snaps in the gina, don't you like feel that shit all day? They seem designed for extracurriculars is all I'm saying. But there's still snaps on your no-no and my thighs rub together. What I'm saying is there is not room between my legs for two snaps. Where are those headed? Those are metal snaps in my no-nos. I don't know. I'm not judging. I just don't know. I've always wondered, where do they go? Why? I guess it's for the pee-peeing, yeah. But then you have to re-snap your no-no pieces. There's metal snaps on your panoons. I don't know. This is another thing. I don't know why. I fucking hate a tucked in shirt. I don't know what a shirt tucker. I get upset about it. There's something about it where I'm just like, I want to no. Like, I know you're uncomfortable. What are you doing? I don't know. I get really weird about shirt tucking. Don't understand. A suit or a pantsuit with a blouse, totally different situation. Like that feels like it's supposed to happen. But this style of just tucking one corner of your shirt into the front of your pants and then the rest of your shirt is not tucked into your pants makes me think is that belt loop special? We're dragging my attention right to that belt loop that is exposed, but the rest isn't. It's very mystical. What is happening? I don't know. I don't come from a shirt tucking family, so I don't know. Shirt tucking is strange to me. It just seems so uncomfortable. And the vast majority of the time, I can see all of the shirt you've tucked into your pants. That's the other thing. It's like people who are worried about panty lines but wear see-through pants. It's not the tucking. I can see all the shirt in your pants. All of it. And it just doesn't. Why didn't you just buy a shirt that fit? There's so much shirt tucked in your pants. But it's something that's since childhood. Like, I remember being very confused about this as a little kid. Like, why are you tucking clothes into clothes? I just did not understand. I don't know. I'm writing about stirrup pants as far as historical stuff. Stirrups go outside the sock. Not sure about modern, but I think it's context dependent. Sports stirrup leggings go under the fashion sock from what I can gather. However, there'd be a sanitary sock underneath. Really? So you'd wear two socks? No, but on. I mean, I've never, it's so like, I'm just imagining if I just took two snaps and glued them inside my panties and then tried to wear that. Because, like, as far as my life has gone so far, there is no metal bits in my panties. But, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the snap not right there? They don't snap here. They snap here. Yeah? So then when I do this, now I've got metal snaps folding up in my folds. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm just asking for clarification. Where are they going? Do y'all just not have thighs? I'm jealous. Yeah, don't put the snaps inside yourself. Are they more by your beehole? I don't know. I'm asking, really. I'm not judging. I've always wondered, and since there's snap people here, I'm wondering where they go. So you wear underwear underneath it, but you're still sitting on two little metal snappies, and you just don't feel it? I'm just curious. I'm not attacking. I've always wondered, though. Always. How any of that could be comfy. And, like, why not just wear a normal onesie bodysuit underneath without the snaps and just pull that shit to the side to take a piss? Either way, you're putting your hands down there. But I guess if there's panties underneath, then you have to snap. Oh, so they do sit higher up. So it's more of like a pulling a flap from the front and snapping them. All right. So it's like above clit. I was thinking it was like by your urethra, like literally between like that middle of you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you were to bisect me this way, I was thinking the snaps were sitting like right where our fat thighs are the fattest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking like, all right, so not only, I assumed the worst because I just have never worn one. This is why I was asking. I assumed that it was just right in the middle. So not only are my thighs going to be rubbing on these two little silver discs, but so are all my pee-pee parts. And like, they're delicate. I don't want metal on them. But you've reassured you've settled my worries. Underwear underneath makes a lot more sense. I don't know. I think, do you remember when pantyhose became a really big thing? And there was like, and I'm not judging, but there were two camps. Pantyhose mean you don't have to wear panties underneath them. They're hose and the panties. Pantyhose. You just don't have to wear garters now. Put some underwear on, filth. I came from Camp B, but there's a lot of Camp A out there where it's just the pantyhose are the panties now. You just never know how people are going to go about this experience. I was just curious, but the snaps seemed... Yeah, same V. But I know a lot of people who just absolutely were taught, no, they're pantyhose. You don't have to. That's crazy. That's the point of pantyhose was to remove panty lines. Now you don't have garters. Why are you adding panties to the... I don't know. I'm very pro underwear. I'm wearing a bodysuit and jeans right now, AMA. Oh my God. So you have, not only do you have a thick ass denim seam up your no-no places, you've got metal bits down there and you feel nothing. Incredible. You know, another one I've wondered, y'all might be able to answer this one. So you know the classic mom jean denim that like goes up to here and has the fat fucking denim seam down the back. So first off, I have to tell you guys this story because it's fucking hilarious. Up until I was like, a preteen or whatever, those mom jean pants, the ones that genuinely went up to here, in my brain, and I'm not kidding, because they were called mom jeans, I assumed, first off, moms wear them. In my experience, that's the only people that wore mom jeans. Second off, I logicked in my head that the only fucking reason you would need pants that went that high up your body and had a fucking zipper like the crotch zipper is genuinely a foot long is because when you gave birth, that's how far up your body split, and that's how long your vagina is now. I grew up very afraid of women for a very long period of time, if a lot of this isn't apparent. So up until like my preteen years, if you wore mom jeans, the whole time you were in my presence, I was just like, wow, your vagina split so far. That's wild. How do you even keep your legs together? Like crazy. Where was I going with this? Oh, so anyway, so see, like the zipper in the front, that's in my little child brain, like that equated to how split up the fuck you were. Also might explain why I don't have kids and don't want kids to this day, because that scared the shit out of me. But anyways, the other thing was that fat denim seam that goes between your butt cheeks. Like it clearly is happening. I can see it. I'm watching your ass. You've got a good centimeter of thick double surged denim between your butt cheeks. Do you feel that? Is that comfortable? Are you wanting to pick it out the whole time? Explain. Elaborate. As someone who lives in just silky soft leggings 24/7, I feel very spoiled, and I've never had to, like, I don't put up with discomfort when it comes to my clothes. Like Mish was saying, Mish needs a second skin, otherwise the earth is itchy. I feel that. I don't put up with, like, I don't do loose flowy stuff, long sleeves, none of that, because if a part of my body knocks something off a counter, I get very upset. I like skin tight, then I know where every angle of me is at all times. I know where I'm at. But I want to know. Denim, I mean, it's like a denim thong. And I spent a lot of my childhood just staring at this fat denim seam going between butt cheeks. And I was like, man, why? Ouch, but also why? Good morning, Rach. How are you, love? Moms did wear them, but their pussies are not split up to their nipples, just in case anyone was wondering. That doesn't happen. But man, did that crotch seam make it seem like it? The solution is to wear the appropriate size jeans. If the seam is up your butt, it's on purpose, right? It is. It's like a fashion statement. But does it feel bad? Do they feel it? Is it just like it's living in discomfort? No, it's like a thong, so it's bad. It's like having a wedgie. It's exactly what I thought this whole time. They know about it, they feel it, and they're just accepting that as a fashion choice. Wild. You don't feel it. Oh, okay, just kidding. Oh, okay. It's just because it's the denim. I mean, I know what a denim seam is like. It is thick, surged. It's like 4 layers of the denim if it's surged seam down that middle. And you can see it is literally pushing their bottom butt cheek, like, you know, the little loops of the butt. It is pushing them apart. And it's going up. And I'm just like, God, you have to feel that. But I have always had fat butt cheeks and fat thighs that rub together, so the context, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't. Maybe that's it. I don't feel thongs either, but thongs are up against your body. And I wish I could, it's mom jeans. So like the jeans are kind of loose and yet the seam is still up there. I wish I could, I don't want to like pull up a picture of some random person and judge their jeans. That just seems fucking horrible. But it was quite the thing and it's coming back. I would feel a thong if it dangled off of me, I guess is what I'm saying. If the nipples are on each side of the pussy, then gravity has done something to her breasts. Or she got really lucky. I mean, no shit. Some of my mom's jeans, the mom jeans, she had to lay down on a bed to get zipped up. She had to like lay down flat on her back to get that zipper up to here. Crazy. I'm like, you know, you don't have to lay down if the zipper's not a foot long. Wild, but I guess it was a fashion. To each their own. Yes. What? It's early, ma'am. Can I help you? Ma'am. Ma'am. Can I assist you? You just want to lick my leg? Oh my God. You know what's a really good example of the jeans I'm talking about? Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. God damn it. Do as I say, not as I do. I love you, Belle. Yeah, the Forever 21, now Forever 31 was fucking hilarious. That was great. Remember the vests that were made out of like curtain material or upholstery material, and then they'd wear wooden necklaces that had like apples on them or something? You know, there was a time where I remembered SNL being funny, but it's gone so long now. I can't remember the last time they had like a fucking snappy cast that I was like on board with. I want to say at least like 6 or 7 years ago. They haven't. They every once in a while there's something funny that comes out of it, but they haven't been consistently funny in so fucking long. It's kind of sad because I mean, they've got the people. The last time I laughed at SNL, Eddie Murphy was in the cast, and see, I was gonna say like Amy Poehler, like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler era. I'm not saying all of it aged well, but I think that's the last time I watched consistently and laughed. Is that like early 2000s? I don't wanna. I don't wanna know. Don't tell me. Mm. Whoopach! Young, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class. Wait, gifting a sub to Yeatskis! Thank you so much for these are so creepy. Thank you for gifting a sub to Yeatskis. Yeatskis, use a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you. Right, there's one guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he does a lot of the he does kind of like gay skits, I guess. He did the one where he was like a daddy long legs. Do you guys remember that one? I'm a daddy. But he was like a kid he was pretending to be a kid representing like an animal or something. But he was like, daddy long. He's funny. He can be pretty funny. I cannot think of anyone else. I guess, what is it? The weekly update or whatever, Colin Jost and I'm so bad with names. Che. Michael Che? Yeah, that can be funny. It's very hit or miss. clips and vids or whatever. Che can be funny as hell. He can his like I don't know if he's trying or not. It's just his demeanor is funny. Like almost like I prefer when he like gets caught off guard. Right, exactly, Kinger. Like not always on SNL, but he's pretty funny. I've seen his stand-up. His stand-ups are pretty good. I mean, it is a place. It's like I feel like SNL is a place of like upcoming comedy people, or it should be like upcoming people in comedy that want to get big. And they make fun of / base a lot of their skits on like current world events. And like I haven't felt like laughing with the world about anything going on in the world for like 7 years. 9 years? 8 years. You know what I'm saying. You know? It's just like it's so serious and so dark and so horrible. It's very we've become the meme of this is fine and the room's on fire and like we're on fire but we're trying to laugh at it. It's become too real that I have a really hard time laughing at a lot of it anymore. And yeah, I was thinking 7 because I'm 37 and I think about 8-ish years ago was the last time I felt like laughing at anything. Something like that. Yeah, my chuckles are running thin, which is why I try not to bring up shit like this here because we like to enjoy fun things instead. I'm more of a play the fiddle while it all burns kind of guy, and even I'm like, damn, yeah. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm very much the little girl with the like burning house and the, you know. But even these days, I'm like, you know, why are you under me? Ow. I just end up hitting you and I don't want to kick you. Oh my God. Trick somehow got a pillow on the floor and he's laying on it, but you can't see because he's so fucking dark. He's right here. Oh. How did you get a pillow on the floor? Why is there a pillow on the floor? He was using it like a peeple. Where'd you get that pillow, bud? Okay. Bill. I put all those blankets so people could see you, so you lay on the floor. You're so thoughtful, bud. He's such a people. He loves pillows. He'll always lay on a pillow if there's a pillow available. That or something he's weird. He's kind of like, we call him the princess and the pea, but he's not picky. He just loves stacks of stuff to lay on. So like if I'm vacuuming and cleaning up, I stack all of their dog beds in the kitchen on the wood floor. He nests on all three. Every single time. He loves to get on top of stacks of stuff. So like when all the blankets and all the pillows are stacked up, he gets to the highest point and lays on the highest pillow. I don't know what that's about. When he crawls into bed to snuggle in the morning, he lays behind my head on my pillows, so he's like higher than me. It's a weird dog. You're a weird boy. You're just licking my leg. Is it the exposed skin? Both of you are licking my legs. What's happening? Why? Must we? I showered. Not even sweaty. With stacked cat beds. It's like Vantage Point or something, right? He does it. She's not into it. I mean, she'll lay on him if she must, but he likes it. Like, if I stacked all the dog beds on this couch, he'd get on the tallest one. I'd put money on it. He's just weird. It's either that, it's either the tallest vantage point he wants to be on, which is why he gets up on my lap, or he wants to be under something. You're such a goober. You're adorable. I just don't understand you. Are you the best boy? Yeah, you're just the best boy. CK's salty skin snacks, right? Lil is going to town on my kneecap. I just don't understand. Are you anxious? I think it's just because I haven't worn shorts for a while. I was reminded by my doc that I started presenting symptoms almost 10 years ago, and that blew my mind. I thought it's been only 5. Is that a good sign, though? Is it a good sign that, like, it doesn't feel like a bajillion years have gone by? I don't know. Oh, Fiona. She knows. These are the Saturday morning vibes. Just a dog and his hand to lick. I didn't even realize you were doing that. How'd that taste? Good? You're such a good boy. You just pushing into me? Oh. You just want to lick me. All my skin. Why do you want to lick all my skin? They hated each other, so it's kind of funny. Yeah. I feel that. These guys did the thing where they would go search Moose's crate every day for months. And, like, she was a vicious little hoe. You remember, she would, like, at them. She wanted nothing to do with them because they were so big. They got so big so fast. She was a grumpy little bitch about it. She was not happy at all. They searched for months. I had to open that, let them go, realize nothing's in the crate, leave. Me just, damn you. You're so cute and wonderful. I know. I wish you fit on my lap too, bud. You just don't. You could try. It'd be comical. You need to be groomed. Deeply. The day before she went and hid, they did some skibbity baps. They super... Wait, are skibbity baps where they do like that pop, 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 with their paws? Like, it's so fast you almost can't see them do it. Yeah. That's how Lil got a scratch on her face, because the neighbor cat decided to do, what is it? Skibbity baps on her face. And Bill just sat there like, it was so Bub knew not to get near the skibbity bap machine with all the claws. He doesn't. But Bill, she's got to kill her soul, man. She wants all the murder. And that cat was like, pop, 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 pop. So fucking fast, I couldn't see its paws move. And then Lil looks at me and she's got a claw down her cheek. There's no defense to that shit. No, what do you do? It's like, I had a cat when I was a kid that would do that thing where it would like grab my arm and then do the back paw thing. Like it would bite my hand, grab my arm, and then do like the with its back legs down my arm. And you could just like lift up your arm and it's just, this is your arm now. There's nothing you can do. You would just wait and be like, oh my God, ow, kitty, why? And then eventually they get bored of you and they stop. But you can't like fling your cat off. Like, what do you do? And it was playful. It's not like they were like trying to hurt me. They were holding on with their mouth. You know, if you have a cat. But the back paws, the rabbit thing sucked. That sucked. But the rest of it was okay. I never threw my cat. I was scared. Shredded. I just got shredded by the back feetsies. I was a small child, so I probably deserved it. Like, the amount of pictures my mom has me holding my cats, you know, like the toddler hold where it's like you're holding them under their armpits and the cat's just like, you know? There's a lot of pictures of me doing that. I'm sure I deserved it. You know, kids are kind of the devil. I don't want to hurt my cat. My girl Torty would wait for my husband to come up the stairs every night and do that to his leg. Good cat. I mean, bad kitty. The rabbit feets were fine. The biting was not. See, mine was the opposite. I remember the biting not being that bad. Like, they were just holding on, but the rabbit feets sucked. Who's a good boy? Are you the best boy in the whole world? Are you just my best? Ow, sorry. Are you my best boy? Yeah. You definitely need to be groomed, though, my boy. Kevin would go in with her back teeth. Oh, she loved you. Fair. Small kids and kittens don't know how to throw. Yeah, I don't know. But I probably deserved it. That's my theory. He is. He's floofy and it's getting him hot. That's what I don't like when they get overheated. I have a big tub out in the yard that he likes to get in. It's full of water. It's like a water trough, and he stands in it. But he gets really hot, and it's going to be in the 80s. We need to shave you. Should I just shave you? He's like, no, please. We never had cats. I was always allergic to cats. Always. I don't know. I have a theory about cats. I feel like if you have cats, you either get used to it or your allergies mellow out. And if you don't have cats, everybody's allergic to cats. I don't know. I have always been watery eyes, sneezy, runny nose around cats, and I will bury my face in your cat if it lets me. I don't even care. It's terrible. My allergies don't stop me. I love animals more than myself. Oh my God, Jade, that's beautiful. The dander, yeah, cat dander is wild. But I've heard there's cats that just genetically don't have as much dander. Like a Russian blue apparently doesn't have dander. Naked cats still have dander. I'm trying to think. There's a couple other breeds that like allegedly don't have the dander that you're super allergic to because it's not really the hair, it's the dead skin.
Squish that cat.
'Tis important, as seen on YouTube. You tolerate it? Is that what it is? Because I had cats when I was younger, and I never didn't have allergies. It's not the reason we didn't have cats. Eventually, we just always had barn cats and stuff like that. Okay, do we need to take a break? Do you want to go outside? Is that what's up? Is it fight? Fight. Get her. Get her. Get him, Bill. Get him, Bill. Get him. she's not. Doesn't give a fuck. If you watch, you can see she snarls. He never snarls, but she goes. There's It's the high ground. Once she's on the high ground, she feels in control. Like she's that bitch. Mrs. Ma'am. You wanna go outside? Okay. Break time, my dudes. Stand up, stretch your legs. Take a break. I don't know. Load a bowl, do what you need to do. I'm gonna pee my pood. You wanna go outside, go potty? You gonna attack your brother? Yes. I'm going to kill him and we'll feast it on the flesh. What you gonna do with all that skin, Bill? What you gonna do with all that skin? All that skin up on your neck. I'm gonna get you neck. Nope, none of that worked. Look at all that skin. Dude, Bill, what? Yeah, you're like a sheep. Everyone, this is my new lamb. I call it Chops. Dude, you got a lot of skin, baby Bill. What you gonna do with all that skin? You saving? You look like a fucking insane Muppet. Stop. Her eyebrow. Oh, you're so pretty, baby girl. You just look crazy. That's my girl. You're just goofy. Better? She does. She has those Groucho Marx eyebrows that are just spectacular. All right, break times, my dudes. Pee. Wash your hands. Pee after. Poodles are incredibly intelligent. They're smarter than I give. Like it makes you feel very spoiled having a poodle. Like I feel like I put in very little effort and I get a whole lot back. I don't know how to put that. Like they potty trained themselves. They gave themselves a schedule that fits mine. Like they've trained me. I think that's the difference with poodles is that you get trained by them kind of like a cat a little bit, but like not a cat. He's such a good boy. He's drinking water. I bet he's going to come over and lick my leg with his wet face. Bobo! Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings for 5 fucking years. It's been 67 years! Thank you. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexy than pure sober consent. Thank you, boo! I thought I had toothpaste on me. So I don't know what the plan is today. I think maybe Borderlands, but I haven't heard from Vissy, and I want to say that when she popped into movie night, she said she might have had an appointment. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, but I did get a bunch of paint. So if we can't, is she doing something? She's raising money, and so I just don't want to like. I know she's doing her lupus charity and stuff, and I don't want to interrupt her, but I don't know what we're doing. I was gonna say I did get new paint. I'll show you my paint. So we do have backup plans. Look at my butt. Oh my god. Got a big old box of paint. Ugh. Oh god. without doxing myself. Oh my god. I've never used this paint brand before. But it was relatively inexpensive for large quantities, which is I mean, it's crazy what you can spend on paint. This is really loud. It's pretty crazy what you can spend on paint. Like I found tubes that had like 2 fluid ounces in them for like $30 a piece. Insane. And we're doing this painting right here, which is huge. He's a big boy. This is what we're working on. It's huge. And I've never painted anything this big before in my life. I had no concept of how much paint we were going to need just to cover the canvas. This is acrylic. I have oil paints. I just didn't want to fuck around with oil paints for this because oil paints are even more expensive. And this thing is huge. I got this stuff. I got big old things of paint. I think the brand is Sax, S-A-X. I don't know. I got it, it is. It's Sax Arts. But I got it on Amazon, and their reviews were great. Like, the reviews said it's pretty good paint. It's heavy-bodied. But I got a big thing of phthalo blue. Is this phthalo blue? Phthalo blue. Ultramarine. Are they even different? Yeah. We'll see. We'll fuck with it. And then I got some rainbow. Because we need other colors too. It's a lot of blue. It's phthalo. Phthalo blue is perfect. I hadn't opened this yet. I just wanted to look at it. Suggest the shades of blue are the same. I know. I had a really cool art teacher, and then I just got little bottles of a more ultramarine blue, but like the rainbow. Hopefully, they sound good. They sound thick. Have you seen the fucking size of the canvas? I used up all my blue paint just to do that. Like every ounce of blue paint I had. Just to give it a base coat. Like nothing else. It was crazy. But I paint a lot, so it's not like it's something that's only for this, but it's a lot of fucking paint. It is crazy. And I was trying to think of cool ideas, because, like, it's for kids, right? It's, like, for the St. Jude charity. And as a child, what I like, and as an adult, what I enjoy is texture. I like to see paint. I like to see the paintbrush movement. I like to see where the artist moved. I like to be able to touch and feel stuff. And so I had this, I came up with a cool idea on how to work on this guy. We'll work on it one of these days when I figure out what the fuck we're doing today. But it's basically you create like your darkest, richest blue shade, and you paint a line, and then you add a little bit of light blue to it, and you paint another line, and then, but you're like leaving the paint gloop. I don't know how to put that. So there's like something, so you'll be able to like feel it, like come up to it and feel it and see, like, I don't know. There's a lot of sky in this picture. And then there's going to be a rainbow, too. There's a lot going on. I don't know, Crispy. I haven't heard from Vissy. She's live right now, but she's raising money for lupus. I don't know. I have had zero communication. You know as much as I do. I just am coming up with a backup plan because I don't know what else to do otherwise. Those large, it is very therapeutic making those large strokes. It is. I love doing stuff like that. And I like it. It reminds me kind of like a Van Gogh or something like that. But, obviously I'm not Van Gogh and I'm not making a Van Gogh. But it makes you want to touch it. It makes you think there's like depth in the picture, but there is actual physical depth in it. And it's not going to be like hyper realistic or anything, but I don't think that's importante, to be honest. I think it being more like visually interesting and makes you want to look even closer and closer and closer. Like those are my favorite paintings where when you stand back from them, you kind of get one idea of them, and then as you get closer, you start seeing more and more detail that makes you want to look closer. Like one of my favorite things to study when I was in school about art was like the science of how to guide someone's eye across a canvas, if that makes sense. So like there's entire like there's a science to, like if your painting has people in it, how many people you put in the painting is actually very specific, and there's like science in studies that pertaining to like humans love odd numbers. And so using odd numbers in a painting is one trick to get people to look at a painting longer and for them to want to look at something longer. We like even numbers, but they're not interesting to us. So when there's an even number of people, our brain picks up on it really fast and we actually pay attention less because we conceived of it faster, whereas an odd number makes us curious and makes us look. We're looking for the even number, really what's happening, but you'll end up catching on different concepts in the painting. Also like shapes and how they will like, if you have say you're painting scaffolding or something like that, and you've got a lot of straight lines, if all the lines are headed to the exact same point in the painting, that is where your eye will be drawn and then straight off the edge of the painting to something else. It's really cool, like the weird psychology behind how to get someone to like not just like a painting, but like be actually interested in it mentally. And so I feel like I kind of battle with that because I'm constantly doing that. Like I have the inherent drive to be a perfectionist and do it perfect and make it look hyper realistic. If it doesn't look hyper realistic, then it's not perfect. But then there's part of me that's like, I don't want to look at anything hyper realistic. Realism's outside. I can just go outside. I'd much rather look at someone's interpretation of an art or interpretation of nature or interpretation of something. That's what makes art fun, I think. Sorry, that was a weird blurb about that. Non-symmetry absolutely stands out. Symmetry is happy, but you get bored. You get like subconsciously bored with symmetry very fast. You get subconsciously bored with even numbers because you've already figured it out. Your brain's not looking for anymore. Whereas like non-symmetry and odd numbers make your brain look for that even number, but then you end up just going deeper into a painting. So like for instance, an example on this, when we do the lines and do that very slow gradient down the painting with a big paintbrush, I'm gonna have to count the lines. Cool. With a style, I don't think I have a style. I don't think I do. I don't think I ever have. I get bored. I don't want to do the same thing over and over. Like, I hate doing that. I'll usually do something until I'm, in my mind, good at it, and then I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm constantly challenging myself to do something different, to approach a different style, to approach a different, like, method of putting a painting together or something like that. So I feel like if you're anything like that, we'll never develop a style because we're constantly pushing it. We're not repeating ourselves and perfecting something. I mean, there's something to be said about having a style and perfecting a style. Like, you are going to be very successful. People love that. But personally, for art to be fun for me to make, I can't do that. I don't know. For me, the colors are the biggest grabs. For me, monochromatic colors with red or orange highlights and thick scratch. I love like contrast. Like for me, it's very much like, I don't know how to put this, like the shade of blue that we use on the background, for instance, and I'm just using this as an example, it's going to have to be a different tonality than the blue in the rainbow. If the blue in the rainbow is the same shade and tone as the blue in the sky, they will not have a contrast enough for me to enjoy what I'm looking at. So, like, I love paintings that really focus on complementary colors because those colors enhance, like you said, it's all about those colors. So, like, for instance, you put like a deep, 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 rich blue with like a glowing kind of yellowy orange color together, and those are going to complement each other in a psychotic way, and they make each other look brighter. It's why red and green is Christmas colors, purple and orange is Halloween colors, etc. Like complementary colors oftentimes are put together because they enhance each other. Just look at a color wheel, pick two colors across from each other, those are complementary colors. But I love that a lot. It really gets me. And so that's something I'm thinking about constantly in this, which is why I got 2 huge gallons of 2 different colors of blue. One is very specifically not going to be touched or used on the sky at all. So therefore, I am guaranteed that sky is a completely different shade and tonality as the rest of as literally anything else in the painting. Because I won't like it. And I'm not going to paint something I don't like. That's boring. Who wants to do that? It takes a lot of time to know how many dongs are too many. The limit does not exist, as long as there's an uneven number. I mean, literally, the reason I got into graphic novels and comics and, you know, all of that was manga. Manga is where it started, or manga, however the fuck you pronounce it. That's where I started with that entire thing. I started buying mangas so that I could trace them. And then I would trace them over and over and over and over and over again. And then suddenly it starts to stick what certain like body shapes and body types look like, et cetera, et cetera. But that's literally where it started. And then I started getting into graphic novels just so I could look at the pictures and try to mimic them and copy them. Like I don't know how else to learn.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You scared the absolute piss out of me because I was watching you on stream and then all of a sudden I heard you talking.
Oh, good. You know,
And I
Katie
jumped.
hit me up earlier and she was like, if you could have Chris just piss on something I love today.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, she's already had dentistry work today. If I could ruin the day more by just peeing on
Fuck
something.
dentists.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
this was a
wait
good
till
thing.
they
She
figure
had
out a way to make them superfluous.
This was a good thing. She's suitably numbed and
Yeah, but
she
what
had
if someone like beat the system and came up with a pill that just healed your teeth and no dentist ever had a job ever again? Wouldn't
my
that be
uncle
better?
would be less rich, which I'm actually kind of okay with.
See?
Now to think about it.
Dentists, they invented, literally a dentist invented the electric chair. Like, I don't know what else they've done.
Also, I've 90% solved the pizza conundrum. That's what I'm calling this project now. I'm calling it the pizza conundrum. Um,
I don't know,
list
man. It's got arugula on it.
That list is the chat personified, and I'm kind of down for it. It's pure anarchy.
It is until the arugula, because I don't want to ever compare any of you to arugula. I wouldn't do that to you.
I can't remember.
I
You
care
don't like
too
arugula,
much.
right?
Arugula ruins food. It's my cilantro.
No.
There's no way you're gonna make it. Like, it's impossible. If arugula is in a bite, it's done for me. So I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm sad.
And I'm gonna do the best I can to
It's
hide that.
impossible. Everybody was coming at me today. They're like, no, it's like better lettuce. You gotta put it on your and I'm just like, oh.
It's bitter and it's peppery, and it's not everyone's jam.
I love bitter and peppery. That's the killer. I don't know what it is about arugula, but like you put it on something.
Sorry, Knives, hi.
Man, hi Knives. It just ruins
guys-
everything.
You guys beat me Alt F4 the Super Boss and Clair Obscure.
What?
I haven't gotten that far yet. I've been having to like slow play that game.
Yeah, so I play games so that I don't ever have to play them again. So I will go and do everything in it, and this is one of those games. And there's a secret boss in the game that is beyond fucking bullshit.
Well, luckily there's going to be giant guns and explosions.
I don't care about Borderlands 4. Stop trying to get me to buy Borderlands 4.
Oh god, no, right? They push that constantly.
Dude, every single time I open it, it's like, here's a... Yeah.
In light of this, no.
Yeah, I'm just going to call it there, and I'm going to text Vis and keep on board with her and Wally and whatnot. I'm going to put myself in our movie channel. Movie night doesn't start for like 2 hours or whatever, but I'll be in there. And there's a text channel, but like you can just right click my name and message me or whatever you need to do if you need to if you know. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for playing games with me today, guys.
Glad to be here.
Let's all send all the positive vibes to Vissy and Wally right
Oh,
now, because that
shit.
shit sucks. Dealing with
Yes.
brain stuff sucks. I'm sure she's fine, but man, she's been put on some new meds lately that just makes everything extra super nerve-wracking and not okay.
Also, question: the audio for the game isn't in your stream, right?
The
audio for the game isn't in your stream right now, right?
audio for the game? I'm in the pause menu. It is. It is.
Okay, I was going to just blast past this fucking mission.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, Knives and I will knock it out. And
Go
then
for it.
Yeah, just to kind of get past the.
I just turned the audio down from
know.
it, so I won't even
Yeah,
know what's
okay.
happening.
If you want to give, it'll take us like 3 minutes to roll through it really quick.
Just
If
let
you
me
wanna-
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knives, good shout.
That's a good, then just get it over with, yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Vissy had brain cancer a few years back, had a big old tumor taken out of her head. She's been awesome ever since then. And then recently they found a little minor aneurysm in her head, which all of us can have. Those kind of things happen all the time, but you end up not finding them until you do a scan. And most of us don't do scans for that kind of thing most of our life. So they put her on a new med for migraine, or for her appetite that was giving her chronic migraines. And then they gave her another drug for the migraines. And it's just been a train of crap lately for Viss. And she's been just trying to stay on top of like normal, appointments and getting a normal neurologist as opposed to seeing her neurosurgeon regularly, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it's just been crazy. Like, just as of recent, like very recently, all of this nonsense has been going on. So it's extremely wise and a good decision to go see the doctor ASAP when anything goes on like this, like any weird shit that is brain stuff. This just happened a couple weeks ago, but like the migraines started, and like we all suffer migraines. A lot of us suffer migraines, but to immediately start getting the worst migraines of your life right after starting a new medication, and I'm just using this as an example, but this is absolute, like, this is a reason to go talk to your doctor, to stop that med immediately and go talk to your doctor. You don't want to stay on anything like that, especially if you are a cancer survivor of brain cancer. Like, we just don't want to fuck around with head stuff. So if we're having minor seizures, even if we're suspect of seizures or anything like that going on, we want to see a medical. It seems like way too much of a coincidence, Adam. Same. Like, I'm not a pharmacologist. I'm not a pharmacist by any means, but I definitely hate the behavior of like, we're going to give you a drug to increase your appetite. Okay, but now that drug is giving me migraines that make me want to die. Like, genuinely, Vissy was saying they were so bad. She couldn't function, couldn't work, had to lay in a dark room, et cetera, like worst things ever. And their response is like immediately took her off the med, but then put her back on it and give her another med for the migraines. And now if this med is going to cause seizures, are they going to just throw another med at her for seizures? Or maybe we're going to back the fuck off and maybe realize that original med A giving us migraines to a cancer survivor of brain cancer isn't our best option. I don't know, though. I just get touchy. That's my girl. You don't start giving drugs for side effects before trying alternatives. Thank you. Thank you. Like, there's lots of different ways we can approach trying to increase our appetite that don't give us chronic, horrible migraines that are we were literally just this morning talking about what a success. I mean, I'm just mad. Literally this morning she was talking about how excited she was that this new medicine they gave her halted a migraine in its tracks. Like, she could feel one coming on. She took this new medication, no migraine whatsoever. And then she immediately, like literally within 2 hours, has a seizure. I like that instead of crickets, we just have clicks of controllers. It's very apt for this situation.
Like, sorry,
no, don't apologize.
Here,
It's actually perfect. There is no answer to that because it's fucked up. And I'm not just angry because it's my Vissy. Like, that's appalling. That's just overprescribing. It's that Band-Aid care. And a lot of what happens, I think, is people end up seeing different specialists, which rightfully so. But then those specialists do not communicate with each other. And so you see one specialist for one thing, another for another thing. Those two meds interact. And now you've got a whole new issue that you have to see another specialist for. That specialist treats that problem. And you end up in this weird negative feedback loop of just getting piled more meds on you by medical professionals and not necessarily treating the actual issue. And so now it's like Vissy originally just had a lack of appetite. Like, she was really trying hard to eat. And she's a tiny person and she struggles with keeping weight on. And like, instead of just having a lack of appetite, now she has seizures and horrid migraines. It's like a bad drug commercial, you know, where they're like, are you sad? Try Trex. You might shit your pants daily, but like, you'll smile for no reason.
No, because that's a great reason to smile.
Exactly. Like,
For
it
no
doesn't
reason.
make sense, and it makes me mad. And it's just like this grotesque world of pharmaceuticals I think we are like bathed in the United States of America. At least it's all I can speak to, but it's gross. And there's just too much of it. It's not everywhere, but it's a lot everywhere. Like, there's so much of it, and I've seen a lot of it in the hospital. There's great doctors who don't do it, but there's a lot who do, and it's sad. Yep, too often the symptoms are treated before the cause as well, yeah. I had to literally send my doctor studies to get them to change meds that were interacting because the interaction wasn't in the database they used. Damn. That's crazy. That's actually insane. I'm making a medical binder that will follow me to all of my appointments, hoping that will help with a cross communication between providers. Highly recommended for anyone else that has multiple doctor's appointments. That's super fucking smart. Honestly, like, I've talked about this before, but the only, like, the biggest or only or whatever you want to say benefit, Fissy, my love, get your ass to that doctor. We're just talking about you. That's all. Were your ears burning? I hope that's okay. I'm just pissed. Yeah, I don't want to make your head die anymore. I don't want your head to be killing you. Like, all I'm saying is I find it far too coincidental that new migraine drug and seizure immediately. I'm so happy Wally's there to take you to the doctor immediately. Yeah.
Mine is burning up. Oh, yeah, no. Lady, yeah.
I'm sure Wally's
Get
packing
thee
the car
hence.
and getting shit ready.
Yeah.
Like,
I was going to say, get thee hence, madam.
Yeah.
get
Like,
thee
out of here.
hence.
Also, Niles, I'm pretty sure this quest is bugged. And we
Yeah, no, we soft locked the game by breaking the pinata before
Good
we actually
job.
started the mission.
I know, right? We're overachievers over here.
Oh, whoops.
So we're gonna probably have to do the mission again.
We all love you very much, Fissy, and we're just all
Gotcha.
very worried about
Will
you
do.
and concerned, and, you know. I'm just angry at what's happening. Like, I'm sure it's not even relatively compared to what you're feeling right now, but I'm pissed at the situation. I'm very ultimately just stupid grateful you have someone there to take you to the hospital right now. But it's just like, I hope you don't leave without getting some fucking answers.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I'm mad for you. This is fucked up. All you wanted to do was eat. And now you have migraines that make you want to die and seizures. I'm so sorry. It's all too coincidental, and I'm mad about it for you. And I just want you to find I just need you. I love you. That's it. I love you beyond reason. I just want you to
I think
have a
that's
happy
universal
life.
statement.
Right? Like, that's it. Like, all my anger just bundles up into one statement that's pretty fucking universal. We just love you to death and want to keep you around forever and ever and ever. Witch house. That's all I have to say. Like, we have fucking plans, and your head needs to get its shit together, and so do your doctors. But also get your ass out to the motherfucking hospital and get some fucking answers. Because that's weird. It's just not normal. Like, you had none of this. Like, you just were hungry. I'm so mad for you. I'm mad on your behalf. I don't know how to put that. I'm angry. Like, all we wanted was for you to be able to eat some food, and now you have migraines and seizures, and I need shit to shape the fuck up. It's time to shape the fuck up, universe. This isn't it. That's not what we're doing this year.
No kidding.
That's not this year. I love you. I started getting tunnel vision while we were playing, so I should have just laid down. Girl, I mean, if you were gonna have a seizure, it was gonna happen no matter what. I'm grateful it didn't, like, end up you crashing your head into a wall, which I hope it didn't, or something like that. But, like, if you ever start feeling tunnel vision-y, blackouty, or anything like that, I hope, like, I'm just gonna let you know right now. Like, all of us are going to make some jokes about how adorable you're going to be snuggling down and laying down and resting. And beyond that, end of discussion. You always take care of you. No one's ever going to be upset about that.
For real.
Like,
Borderlands
fuck.
ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to finish this game anytime soon.
We all going to be here for the next billion years, obviously, because we're getting our bionic bodies. So it's not even a case of, like, just take care of you. Like, lay down, drink water, get some salt in your body. Like, literally lick salt off the back of your hand or something. Get a snuggle and get your ass to the hospital. Is Wally getting the car ready? Are you going?
Please? Please say yes?
I
Right, you
need
should
to
already
know
be in the
you're on
car,
your way. Yeah.
leaving.
I need to know you're on your way before I can be on my way. I don't feel safe without it. Can I get a car selfie?
Also, Crispy, we're just not gonna do this mission next time.
I know, we can just abandon
Oh,
it.
the dogs. Yeah, getting the dogs prepped. No worries. I just love you. That's it. This is highly appropriate. Literally. Essentially this, but with Vissy taking a nap. I'm sure you. It's pretty good. It's I think it's a not a leopard. It's a cheetah, a mama cheetah. For the first time in St. Louis zoo history, a cheetah has given birth to 8 cheetah cubs. And look at their faces. I want to cuddle them, but I won't. And it's a zoom in on the mom.
Oh yeah, no, that's danger clause right there. That's
I love that, but I won't. That's fucking highly appropriate. As soon as I'm in the car, no rushing, obviously. Like, don't hurt yourself. Get the dog safe and everything. I just want to make sure you're on your way. Not that I think this would ever happen, but some people talk themselves out of going because of blah, 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 or blah, 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 blah. And I'm here to tell you that all of your symptoms that have led up to this moment, including, but notwithstanding, literally the recent seizures and passing outs within the next 30 minutes, dictate we go to the doctor now.
yeah, don't be a farmer.
Yeah.
Don't be a farmer.
I just don't want any weird negotiations, second thoughts. Oh, we could go tomorrow. Oh, it's cheaper on a Monday. I don't want none of that happening. I need you. I just need to know you're going. That's it. Very real talk. I love you. I just need to know you're going to be taken care of. Yeah, your brain is very special, and it's very special to a lot of people. And I'm here, and I'm not like ashamed to say this. I'm a very selfish person. Please keep that brain around. Do it for me. I need your brain.
Yeah, it turns out we're all kind of massively attached to you.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah. Like, I don't want to give up any part of you, but if it has to be a part, can it be a finger? A non-knitting finger? A toe, even? I don't know. A chunk of thigh, if you will. A pound of back meat. Can we leave the brains alone? Yeah. But I was just saying to Wally, I'm going to flop myself into our Shush movie channel right when I end stream now. I'm just taking the dogs out. But he knows how to contact me, or if for some reason if you can't take your phone in or whatever, but I'm going to have my phone on me, and if you just, like, if at all, if you want to keep me updated. I know everybody in movie night's going to be asking, everybody's going to be worried about you, and we just want to know you're okay. And know what the fuck's going on. That's it. We just love you. We don't need all 10 toes, exactly. But you have one brain, and we have to keep the brain, right? So, like, I'll make a pact I'll peel a nail off. I don't give a fuck. I've lost toenails over and over. Let's go. I can do this. I mean, honestly, I've fucked up one leg or the other so many times. Like, I'll give a leg. Let's go. I don't give a shit. But, like, the brain, we just can't. We're not going to fuck around with that. Right? Honestly, just the big toe. Everything else is replaceable, right? That's it. So if we could just negotiate past that point, that'd be fucking fantastic, because the brain is pretty unique. Thank you, Wally for taking care of Vissy taking care for Vissy, and all of that. I appreciate you. Just keep me updated. I'm going to have my phone on me. Thank you guys for playing games. I'm going to flop myself in the Shush channel so they know where I am.
No problem.
Tomorrow, tentative? We shall shwee on Borderlands. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be cartwheeling through Mother's Day stuff, so should be
Oh
interesting.
my God, it's Mother's Day. Don't even
Yep.
sweat it. You have moms to take care of. Don't even sweat it. We'll find something to do.
I've like done like a third of the work I need to do.
You
I
have
mean,
more work.
considering the only
I do have
reason
more
you
work.
know how to use a
Never
toilet
done.
is those moms, like, I'd say it's less.
I've
You've
got
done less.
3 sauces to make, 2 proteins to
The
cook,
pasta
a
bar.
vegetable at pasta bar. I know.
If it's a leg, imagine
Pasta
how
bar.
hard you could go on pirate cosplay. Fuck an eye, dude. An empty eye socket to reveal when people are like, "Oh my god, cool pirate cosplay." What do you mean,
I
kid?
know.
Hardy, har,
Yeah,
har, har.
CKaki, we're actually laughing. It's like we hope your call with your mom is less than 5 hours.
My
Just
my
don't pick up.
master plan is to have a flight
turn off your
purchase
phone.
tonight to visit her, so that because that will be the topic of conversation the entire time if I don't do that, because I haven't seen her in like a year.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So if I can do that tonight, then I'm set. So that's my plan. So then it won't be too bad. But thank you to all of you who are mothers. Happy Mother's Day if I don't see you. But I'll be here hanging out, doing something. Knives, if you're going to be here. Vissy, same. We can play like Deep Rock Galactic or something. Or I can paint. I don't know.
Most of
find
my work is
something.
going to be done in the morning. You know me, I'm a planner.
Well, dude, and if we play Deep Rock, that's one of those games where you could like jump in for a match,
yeah,
jump
it's a bounce
out.
in and out one. I know. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that'd be even easier. Then you're not missing anything. So that'd be a good plan if you guys want
Yeah,
to.
we don't have folks coming in till like about this time. So
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's true. It's not like Thanksgiving when you eat at like noon or
yeah,
something.
not like noon, and then you have that tryptophan nap.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Fiata, if
So-
you want to play Deep Rock, if you own it, it's really fun. We could also do like community games. Those are fun too, like the murder mystery party or whatever.
Yeah, I'll be around, but then I have to leave. But then I'll be back.
That's okay. I'll be here no matter what. Ooh, what is Dan? Dan was playing. I want to say Dan was playing the digging game for a while, which is why I hadn't rated him. I love him, but he was playing. I want to say he was one of them, or was it L? Someone was playing the fucking digging game, and I couldn't raid them for like a full week, and I felt really bad because I literally wasn't hanging out in their channel, and I'm normally there all the time, but like, I'm gonna play that game, and I'm gonna dig. Excuse me. Let me see. Oh no, dude, he's fucking cooking with fire crow. We have to go see charity cook throughs. All right, I'm putting myself in shush. I'll see you guys for movie night.
See ya.
See you guys.
And on that note, if y'all could sacrifice something, do some serious witchcraft for my girl Vis. Literally, she's a piece of my soul, and I need her to be okay and feel okay. I need her to feel okay. You know what I'm saying? And this has just been a bunch of bullshit. If you don't know my friend Dan, one of my oldest and dearest friends on Twitch, he's awesome, and him and Firecrow, I believe they're 2 men playing with me live. That's all we need. Dan's one of my oldest, dearest friends here on the Twitchverse. Oh, thank you to everyone who has donated towards our charity today and otherwise. You're fucking amazing. We are putting get together a sandwich, which will continue tomorrow. So $10 donations are over to St. Jude. You get to choose something that will go on some crazy ass sandwich. We're doing the pizza next Friday. Faded Friday is pizza day. Don't forget that.